I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, cause I like the lonely vibe.
Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. I wasn't able to upload or record any videos for about 3 weeks right now, but that was because I went to California to participate in the top 8 Europe for CCGS for the spring season. So if you guys didn't know it yet, I won the spring season, which means $15,000. I also got a check, as you guys can see there in the background. I'm definitely really happy, and I also want to thank you guys for supporting me around Twitter, Instagram, in the YouTube streams or whatever. Just if you guys supported me or if you guys rooted for me, big shout out to you guys, and of course my family, my friends and Team Queso. Without you guys I would not be able to do so well, because you motivate me and support me, which helped me a lot. So as I said, big shout out to you guys. But in today's episode it will be a bit different as usual, because usual sharing gameplay or sharing decks or whatever, but in this episode it's something I've never done, so maybe I'm bad at it or whatever. But I will share my experience, I will share what we saw in California, I will talk a bit about the players, what we did, etc, etc. And after that I will also show a montage made by Mthja. I asked him to make this just because I was traveling from California back to the Netherlands, and I asked him to make that because he also did it with the ESWC Winter. I'm not sure if you guys were watching my videos back then, but he also made a small montage back then, which was really cool. So I asked him again. So as I said, big shout out to Mthja as well. That is after my talking, so if you don't want to hear the story or the experience, just skip through the video a bit to the montage. And if you're here just to see a deck video or whatever, don't worry. In a few days I will also be making some videos about decks, which I use there, explain them, talk a bit more about them, show them in Grand Challenge for sure. So definitely stay tuned for that as well. But let's begin with the experience from day one. Or I'm not really going through days, but just like when it started. So at first me and my mom, so I'm 17 years old if you guys didn't know that. I had or I needed someone who's 21 years or older to be my guardian. That's what they told me, to be in the hotel. So me and my mom went there with the plane. It was about a 15-hour travel. So first from Amsterdam we flew to Detroit, and then from Detroit we flew to Los Angeles. So it was a pretty good travel, a bit long, and it's a time difference as well. Sorry guys. So basically it's 9 hours back, so we flew back in the time, which was kind of strange. So right now it's 3:30 over here, and that means it's, I believe, 6:30 over there, a 9-hour difference. So it was definitely a jet lag when we arrived there, and right now I'm also jet lagged, so maybe you guys can see that in my face. I'm pretty tired now as well, but I still wanted to make a video for you guys, share my experience, etc. I think it's pretty cool. And I'm definitely, as I said, really happy to win the championship, the spring season for the Europe. So let's continue. So when we arrived there in Los Angeles, we got picked up by someone, and he had a sign saying "Welcome SurgicalGoblin." Maybe you saw it on my Twitter and Instagram. I posted a bunch of pictures on my social media, and I was pretty active over there because I just had Wi-Fi every day, etc. So if you missed that, definitely go check it out. My Instagram and Twitter are in the description as well. But let's continue. So after the sign, we were talking a bit, just introducing. We went to the hotel, which was a 4-star hotel. Really good service, by the way. So definitely props to the hotel as well. But basically, so when we arrived there, was a pretty big room, two-person bed. So one for my mom, one for myself. So pretty good service as well. And when we arrived there, I already knew that some players were there. For example, Mthja and some other players as well from different regions. So basically the top 8 from North America, from Latin America and from Europe. Not everyone was there. For example, Royale, he came 5 days before the big finals. And for example, Baron, which is the German player. By the way, the only player who beat me in the top 8. So definitely props to him, really cool guy. But he was, for example, there since the beginning. So I think he's been in California for maybe 4 weeks. But he definitely had a great time, and I had a great time as well. I think everyone had a great time. But anyways, so when we arrived there, I texted Adrian Mthja from Team Queso. I think you guys know him as well. So I texted him, we met in the lobby, just talking a bit. But as I just said, we were a bit tired, jet lagged. So I was just go to rest a bit, took a shower and just rest a bit, lay a bit on the bed. But after that I got a text message because we were in a Discord with all of the NGE workers saying that we have a photo shoot. So I was already busy right away. I had to go do a photo shoot in the studio. So we went there to the studio. We took some pictures there with like the characters. I'm not sure how to call it, but the equipment, I guess, from the characters. For example, a miner head with a shovel. And I'm not sure if you guys saw the pictures on Twitter or Instagram, but as I said, I posted a bunch of pictures. That was really cool. After that, we went out for dinner. So that was basically my first day, and we went to bed. And basically, I will not like tell every detail, but basically, or I will tell yeah, how do you say that, the main line, I guess, or the head details. So what we saw, what we did there. So that was basically the first day. And then the second day, I'm not sure like every day, I don't remember every day, because many days we were just chilling there at the pool. They had a jacuzzi as well, just playing a bit and going around. For the lunch, they took us out, NGE did. And in the breakfast, we were able to do it ourselves, either in the hotel at the first week or at a shop across the street in the second and the third week. I was there for 3 weeks. So basically, that was what we did for breakfast and lunch. And for dinner, they brought it to us. So basically, for the lunch, they will arrange everything. But we also got a per diem card, which had $20 for each day on it. But I didn't really spend much because I ate the dinner what they gave us. And if I spent something, it was maybe $5 or something. And some days not even $1. So basically, at the end of the like the trip, I had like $300 left. So I was able to buy a watch. As you guys, I have it here. As you guys can see, I was able to buy a watch from the money. I bought 2 shirts for my dad, 2 shirts for my brother, some bath products like under the shower and stuff for my sister, for my mother. I bought a lotion for my grandmother and a candle for my grandparents. So a bunch of stuff from the $300. So we went to a mall there, which was really cool. And the other things we visited was Disneyland. We went to Disneyland, to Universal Studios. We also went to the beach, which was really cool because it was close to the airport. So you were able to constantly like see the planes departing or arriving, which was pretty cool from like close up when you looked up. And we were able to have I don't know how to say that. I think a fire, like make a fire there with hot dogs, etc. I'm a vegetarian, by the way, so I didn't eat any hot dogs, but there was watermelon and stuff. So just basically a fun time, soccer. And at the end, we went into the sea, which had some pretty big waves. So that was pretty cool. Like, for example, me and Baron and some others went into the sea, and then we waited until the waves, and then the waves took us with us. So that was pretty cool. Fun experience for sure. And the Universal Studios and the Disneyland was also a really good experience. The only thing I wasn't really used to was the weather, because in the Netherlands it isn't that hot like as a weather right now. For example, it's raining, and over there was pretty hot, especially when we went to parks like that. A lot of people, the sun burning, especially if you're like waiting in a queue all the time. So it was definitely yes, sometimes it was definitely hard. Like you had to keep drinking, otherwise you would get a headache for sure. So that was basically like the parks, the beach, and overall it was just a really cool experience. We were able to, like, me and Adrian were hanging out a lot, but you were able to like join any group whenever you want, to at the pool to play some games or go to the supermarket or whatever. So definitely a really fun time. And I'm already recording 8 minutes, and I didn't want to make this a super long video. So I hope you guys yeah, enjoyed the story, the experience a bit. As I said, great experience. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Ulysses, which was the guy who arranged anything. If you had a question, if you had a problem, he was there with you. He took us also to his family. I almost forgot to say that, by the way. On 4th of July. It was my first time celebrating 4th of July. But that was basically because of the Independence Day in America. And we went to his neighborhood, to his family. And the neighborhood was crazy. Like the Wall Street had fireworks for the big finale. And I posted that on Twitter as well. It was a video, I think, around like 1 minute long. And that was crazy. I think maybe $20,000 or $30,000 into fireworks for the grand finale. That was insane. So big shout out to Ulysses for yeah, being such a good guest, or being such a good yeah, friend, I guess. Just because he was able, like, he really built a relationship with anyone, and especially me and Adrian really liked him, and he really liked us. So definitely big shout out to him. And I would say let's hop into the montage. I think I mentioned everything. The playing went really good, but you guys will see that now in the montage. Some highlights, I guess, made by Mthja. He also did it for the ESWC winter video montage, but when I was traveling home, I asked him to make a montage from this as well. So big shout out to Mthja. As I said, here's the check again, $15,000, and I hope you guys will enjoy the montage.
By SurgicalGoblin, his nemesis.
I know where we can go. I know where we can go. And it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Just run away with me, darling.
That was an error after all. Mine was not. One shot grab it, takes it to the 2 seconds. That's gonna do it, Goblin! He wins it, takes the grand final victory, and you know what? He's the Crown Championship Global Series winner for spring.
Okay guys, so that was the montage. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it looked really cool. I really liked the moments, and especially the confetti, me with the crown, or with the trophy. I mean, unfortunately I couldn't keep the trophy, which was really unfortunate. But still, really great experience with the confetti standing there. It was definitely a big dream, like being able to win and being able to stand there. So many people watching and supporting you, like on Twitter. It was crazy how many people were active. And in game I also activated my Facebook for that day, just to have some spectators in the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me telling the experience a bit, just in small. It was still a pretty long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As I said, I'm still tired. I still have a jet lag, so sorry if I'm like sometimes not coming out of my words or searching for a word or whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the deck videos, the gameplay videos, because they're definitely going to come. I will be active again, so smack that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to my channel yet. I think right now we have 170,000 subscribers, which is insane. I think I grew like 10k subs without even uploading, so definitely welcome to the family as well, and I see you in my next video. Bye.